Hey guys, James here today and welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Huge shout out to Sega for sponsoring this video. Today we're going to be checking out 2 Point Hospital Jumbo Edition, which is out now on consoles. It includes 4 massive expansion packs, 2 item packs, and a free update with room templates and remix levels. And there's currently over 3 million players. And don't forget to click the link in the description if you want to find out more. Now this is not my first time playing 2 Point Hospital. I played it a few years back and I loved it. So I'm super excited to get back into it. So once again, thank you to Sega for sponsoring this. Let's play. If you don't know what this is about, it's about running a hospital and curing people. There's a lot of people here. We got big queues for some of these rooms. You can see that little number, that number above means we got 7 people waiting for this room, 6 for this one. It's kind of overwhelming. So let's go back to basics and start fresh. So we're gonna restart this level so we can get an idea of what is even going on and how it works. Welcome to Flemington, a wealthy town where the people have more money than sense. I suggest we focus our research and marketing on an illness that has been plaguing the area for a while: animal magnetism. As you guys know, I love running businesses and stores and selling stuff and making money. So what we're gonna do is really try to optimize this to work the best way possible. This is actually the 3rd time I've reset this level because I played it once, I kind of failed the initial thing, and then the second time you just saw, it was okay, but it was still kind of a little rough. So we're gonna start over on this level and hopefully I can give you some insight. And hopefully you can understand what I'm doing as well. So I'm gonna build a reception. Now it kind of gets a bit awkward and you get a set building size. Like I can't change the exterior walls. We can build the interior, but it's kind of like a puzzle trying to fit it all together. I think I'm gonna go for a huge reception area like this, right? I'll put the entrance on the side there, and then we're just gonna get a few little check-in desks. So I'm gonna put one here and one here. So we have 2 reception areas, and we're gonna need to get some radiators in this place because otherwise it's gonna be too cold, which is definitely a problem if it's too cold. So we'll get a little radiator here. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for now because I don't wanna spend too much money on this, but that's our little reception area. It's pretty big, but it leaves the door open for more check-in areas, really, is kind of the idea of that. Next thing I'm gonna do, before even doing a GP or hiring anyone, is actually get some toilets in, because I always forget to do that. So I'm gonna do 2, I usually just go 2 toilets, 1 sink. It seems to be okay until the hospital kind of gets out of hand in size, but we'll see how we go. Then, we're gonna get our first GP's office, which I think we can only fit 2 over here. GP's offices have to at least be 3 by 3, so I think if I remove this section, right, then I can build a GP office right here that doesn't block the little reception area, and I can fit another one right next to it, which is perfect. We're gonna build the room. You can see up the top what we actually need to put in each room. So you can see we now have a door, but we still need the actual desk, and they also need a filing cabinet. And that's kind of all you need, and then you can run away with that. But I don't know, I typically just add a bunch more stuff. Some things will give us boosts, like this guy here will give us plus 1% diagnosis and treatment power, which is obviously a good thing. And then beyond that, I just kind of do little decoration things. We're gonna need a radiator as well in this room. There we go, and then we just accept the room. So we've got 1 GP's office, the bathroom, and reception. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get 2 rooms right away. So if I select the room, I can actually just go copy and just put it over here. Now let's hire a couple people and then we're gonna start playing the game and see where we end up. So I'm gonna get a doctor. I'm gonna get this one here. They're more expensive, but they have more education, which you can see in these little bubbles here. Increased GP diagnosis skills, and they also have treatment level 2 and treatment level 1. So this person will be pretty good. So we'll chuck him in there. And we need an assistant for reception. So I'll just grab a U in there. And I'm just gonna unpause here because we'll start getting a few people coming in. Obviously this is not a functional hospital at all because there's not even anywhere to sit for people that come in. There's no decoration. It's probably all cold in here. You can see here, all the blue is gonna be too cold. But let's have a look. Let's see who our first patients are gonna be. I mean, currently no one has shown up at all. Okay, we finally have someone. So basically the way it works is a patient will go from room to room depending on what's going on. So the first thing they have to do is go to reception and check in. Then they'll queue up behind the GP, and then the GP will determine where they have to go afterwards, which we'll be able to find out once this GP diagnoses them, which he's currently walking all over here, so hopefully he gets back to the room. And we can see now there's actually a doctor required by this icon, because the doctor's not in the room, so I'm actually just gonna pick you up and put you in there, because you should be working. So they'll come into the room, and then this guy will figure out what's wrong with them, if it's something he can sort out here, if we need to do something else. So we can see the GP is actually only 70% sure of what they have. I can send them for a treatment right now, or if I build additional diagnosis rooms so we can increase that and be sure what we're actually treating. And that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get the patient to wait. So I'm just gonna leave it pause. So additional rooms that we can build would be the general diagnosis. That will help us out quite a bit. Cardiology as well can also be good. So we're gonna build 1 general diagnosis. I'm actually gonna put this down the back because as you saw before, our hospital grew. It was so busy that we just needed so many GP's offices. So I think by getting a general diagnosis room down here, it means we can expand this and we'll sort of meet in the middle eventually. At the moment, they have to walk a huge distance between the rooms, but that's fine. So for this room, we need to hire a nurse. And this nurse looks pretty good. They got some good diagnostic skills. So I'm gonna chuck him in there. Hopefully that will send this guy over to that general diagnosis room. So he's heading over there. And also it says he's too cold because this place has no heating. So I'm just gonna go around. We're gonna get some, well, first of all, let me get some benches and stuff that they can actually sit outside these rooms and wait. And then to keep customers from getting bored or hungry or thirsty, we need to get like drinks machines and snacks. And we do need heating. So we got a heater there, maybe one over here. Or that might, oh no, that's right. If it goes red, it's too hot, so we want to be careful of that as well. So that means in the areas where they'll actually be waiting, they should be warm. Obviously in the middle, it's a little cold. Now let's give them some stuff to do. I'm gonna get some leaflet stands so they can have a look through some pamphlets. So while they're waiting, they don't get too bored. And also bookcases, they can pick up a book and have a little read. I might just chuck this here for now, because I'm imagining there's gonna be a hallway there. I'm not certain, but we'll see. We're also gonna need to hire a janitor to actually keep the place clean and maintained. So we're gonna get you in here too. All right, so this guy's over here. Oh, getting bopped in the head. So now he's gonna go back to the GP's office because the diagnosis looks like it's way more full. You can see that bar just there. So he's gonna now queue up and then see if we can get the final diagnosis from our GP just here. And this person looks like they're probably gonna head off to general diagnosis as well. So now we know what illness this person actually has. It's potty mouth. And to cure that, we need a pharmacy. So we'll get the patient to wait. Well, I'll just quickly build a pharmacy. You want to be careful whenever you have big machines that you always need a fire extinguisher because it could go up in flames. Trust me. There we go. And that's our pharmacy. And we're going to need a nurse to run that as well. And that should be good. Now we should also, now that we've got a few rooms up and running, we should probably get a staff room. And for now, I'm going to put it in this building. But later on, I might actually want to move it just out of here. Maybe we should have a staff room in every building. We're gonna go to staff room, and we're gonna build that over here, just at the back. We'll do it next to general diagnosis for now. So that's our little staff room there. And that's kind of how 2 Point Hospital runs. You build the rooms as you need them, or you can build beyond that. I mean, I kind of just go with the flow. As things start picking up, I'll build more rooms. But now that we got the basics, we can run away with it and hope that things go well. I think I'm gonna make the little front of the hospital here look a little nicer too, because uh-oh, that pharmacy treatment did not go well. Oh boy, that was real quick. I don't think I've ever had a death that quick in the game. Don't worry about that, he's gone. All good. Oops. Right, so let's get some, let's not worry about that. Let's get some benches here, because this, we might end up having people waiting for reception, so we get a few benches just in this area, a little corner like that. We get some drinks machines around as well. Oh my gosh, what is happening in this pharmacy? You are the what? I should 2 in a row, 2 for 2. Do not come to this hospital. Is there someone that can actually run a pharmacy here? Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so this also happens. Sometimes when, you know, patients expire, as I said, you'll have this. Now, to get rid of this, we need a janitor. Here, that has a ghost capture ability. So, I'm gonna get you to just take care of that. And you, who was running the pharmacy? It was whoever's running, I think it was you. I need to fire one of these nurses. I'm also gonna upgrade this machine, because if we upgrade it, we might have a better chance of not ending people's lives, potentially. Oh, we should probably get some bins around the place, because otherwise there will end up being trash everywhere. All right, so how's this GP's office going? We've got like 3 people queued for it at the moment. We've also, again, exhausted all forms of diagnosis available for one of our patients, so we're actually probably gonna need cardiology as well. So I'm gonna build one of those down here where I left room for it, just like that. I'm just using a template so it's a little bit quicker. And I believe, who do we need for this? We need another nurse. Well, is there a nurse that's good at pharmacy? Oh yes, you. So I'm gonna put you in the pharmacy and someone else is gonna do the cardiology. Now, we also have a challenge that we can try and complete. Cure 7 patients with pandemic. So that requires a PANS lab, which we do not have, but I'm gonna try and accept that and see if we can do it. And we need the PANS lab to cure it. So if we just get a PANS lab, I might even build 2 so we can get through those 7 people quite quickly. But I'm gonna build one here. It has to be at least 4x4, so you can see this room actually has to be a bit bigger. And then I'm just gonna put another one next to it in a minute, and then we'll just get rid of them, I think. Because I just want to complete the challenge. I feel like we need to do something good for once, you know? Don't forget the fire extinguisher. Right, and then I'm just gonna get this room, I'm gonna copy it and put another one right next to it. So we have 2 level 3 PANS labs ready to go. They do require doctors. So we're gonna hire a couple more doctors. So you're pretty good. And then we have a crappy doctor that we could hire. All right, let's do that. All right, I've also got another message. New illness discovered, pandemic. Yes, that is correct. That's what we are treating now. So you can see, so these people with the little alarms above their head, those are the people that from the challenge that we have to cure. So they're gonna come in and hopefully get through this pretty quick. And hopefully we, A, don't kill them, and B, actually cure them, because we need to cure them, not just, oh, that one failed. Oh boy, sorry about that. I'm not happy about it. That one succeeded, that's good. We're 1 for 2. Oh boy, we have a queue of 6 for the reception at the moment. So that's why I did actually build 2 reception desks so we could get a second person there. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the crappy doctor. You've literally probably just pulled their head off. By the way, I love these. I love all these machines. Like if we have a look at this. So they literally have a pan on their head. That's the pandemic. These are oh, that does not look good. I mean, it came off, but did it actually work? Oh, it did. Great. Did this one work? Yeah! Cool. All right, we only have 1 person left. We did fail to cure 2 of them, and one of them actually... Uh-oh. Yeah, one of them died, turned into a ghost, but we've solved that problem. Don't worry. All right, last one here. Don't mess it up. It didn't work, but we completed it. We cured enough of them, it's fine. So we completed the challenge. We can also, as you can see, upgrade our easy scan machine, which is this. So we can upgrade that to make it better. So I'm gonna do that. And now I'm actually gonna sell one of these PANS labs because we don't need 2 of these rooms. We probably could have also just done that with 1. I'm gonna keep this one for now because we may get more patients with that. Later on, I will want to move that probably to another building and keep this building just for diagnosing and then another building for curing. The good news is we have a couple more doctors now. Like this guy's going on a break, but we should have 3 doctors. So yeah, this guy's over here. I'm actually gonna just quickly move you out of the PANS lab. We don't need you there right now. So we're gonna get 2 GPs currently sitting in, and we have 5 people waiting to be checked in. So I'm actually gonna get another assistant that also has motivation, so they're a little bit faster. Right, so we're gonna get a second general diagnosis room, and I'll just quickly move this nurse to this one, so they populate that room instead, so we can actually use it. And then once this machine is upgraded, I'll go upgrade this one in here as well. So you can see how we slowly are building up, and it's getting busier and busier as our reputation and our hospital level goes up. Then it's gonna start becoming crazier and crazier, and especially as we need to cure more and more diseases. Like at the moment, we only really have the pandemic. We do now need psychiatry to treat some patients as well. So I'm gonna get them to wait. I'm actually thinking, I know we've got a lot of room here, but I kind of want to buy another building so we can move treatment rooms to another building. I think I might actually go with this one here, plot 4. It's quite close to our original one, and it looks quite big. 60 grand, it's going to take 16 days to build. So I don't know if I should let my person wait 16 days for its psychiatry. So this guy here, they need to have psychiatry to actually be able to treat it. So thankfully there is someone that can. I'm gonna hire them real quick, and we're gonna build a psychiatry room. I'm just gonna put it right here, and then we'll move it over to the other building. So now we have that room ready to go, and our other building is on the way, and I'm now gonna upgrade this easy scan machine, and I'm gonna move the nurse to the other room that is now available. So all these guys should now move to this room. Hopefully, because they all seem to still be queuing for this room. And this building should be just about done any second now. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna copy this building, or this room, do 1 psychiatry right here, and then we can actually do, I think I might just copy it right now and just build it up. It's a lot of money, but I'm gonna get 2 of those now right there. So I'm gonna go PANS lab right there for now. I probably should have moved the psychiatry instead of copying it, but that's okay. So now we've moved, basically, I'm trying to move the treatment rooms into this building and then have diagnosis rooms in this building. That's the plan. I think that's going to be beautiful. And I guess I'll just sell this room. We could move it, but I might as well just sell it. Because you get most of the money back anyway, so I may as well. So we'll get rid of that. It looks like we are getting a little bit of a queue here. Also, I think that person, that means they're thirsty with that little icon above their head, because we don't actually have that many places to get drinks over here. We're going to do that. I'm also going to get a water cooler here. We can sort of put it in front of the reception because we're not using this side of the reception, so it shouldn't matter too much. Now over in this building, I'm also gonna want a bathroom, and I guess we could do one. It's kind of hard to tell where it needs to go right now, so I'm just gonna put it here and hope for the best. They at least have a bathroom over here. Right, so we've just completed one of our first goals over there. We diagnosed a patient with animal magnetism, which means we now actually need to cure them too. So we need to get a room for that, which I believe is pest control. This should cure animal magnetism. So we need the big machine, and with any big machine, we need a fire extinguisher, otherwise it's gonna go up. And then let's just make the room nice and inviting. You know, if you're going into a big room with a big machine, it's kind of scary. Let's get some beautiful flying ducks on the wall. Look at that, isn't that nice? So I'm actually just I'll just move it over for now. We'll put it there. We'll probably have to reconfigure some of these rooms anyway. So who do we need for this room? We need a nurse, all right? Gonna get you, I'll chuck you in. There you go. All right, how's the rest of everything else looks pretty good. Like, I think this is running pretty smooth. As far as some of my hospitals go, this is pretty good. I might also want to build a staff room in this building because currently they'd have to walk all the way around here like this just to get to this staff room. Just super inefficient. So I'm going to actually clone this and I'm going to put it over here somewhere, I guess, right? Uh-oh, someone just died. These room sizes are not really working out for me. I'll go like this because we may be able to turn this weird shape potentially into a ward. I might go ahead and now copy and get another GP's office here. And do we have any doctors currently doing nothing? On break, on call. They're just on break, so I might actually get you to help out in here. We have 3 GPs now. A group of ward patients. Here we go. So we need a ward that can cure 6 patients. Let's fit a ward over here. I think we can do it. So what I'm going to do... Actually, no, you know what? I got a better idea. But we will move this. I was going to build the ward around like this. But I think a better idea would be to grab this room, put this room here, and then have the ward take up this space. So that's actually pretty big. So like this, right? And this space too. Look at that. Beautiful. Then ward door. And we need the nurse station, which I always like to just put right here at the front. And then we need a few changing booths, which I guess I'll do here if they fit. I'm gonna go maybe at least 3 of them if we're gonna have at least 6 beds. So let's see how many we can, whoops. See how many we can fit in here. So we're gonna go 1 there. They need to have enough space between them. These 2 can go close together, but they have to have room on one side of the bed at least. So we get 4 there. I mean, I could definitely fit more if I want to. I could put them in the middle, but I don't want it to be too cramped. What I might even do is, I think I might space these out a little bit more. They don't need to be this cramped. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. But that's our beautiful ward. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna hire a nurse. Oh, there's no good nurses. Okay, what nurse do I have right now? Oh, you have some ward management abilities, but you're working in the pharmacy. I'm gonna move you. Oh, I might have to wait till they're done working. Okay, first of all, nurses, you all suck. Give me a new one. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up now, put you into the ward. Here, you work there. And my other nurse, you should not be working cardiology. You should be working the pharmacy. You're the only one that's like actually trained in it. You go into the pharmacy. There you go. All right, I still need to hire another nurse though. We got another one in like 2 days here. Okay, you're pretty good actually, so I'll chuck you in here. Oh boy, we need some psychologists because there's 2 missing over here. We only have 1 psychologist, so I'll get another one here. So that means this guy is probably just going on break. We have 6 people queuing for this, but they're not here yet. They're on their way, so I think they're walking over here now. All right, so here are my ward patients. They're coming in now. Good. All right, let's get you all processed and hopefully cure you all. All right, it looks like it's going pretty well. They're all sort of rolling in now. Are they all being treated? How are we going over here? Do we have any ridiculous... You are thirsty. I mean, there is a drink thing right there and one right there, so I don't know what happened there. Now, we also need a chromotherapy building. All right, let's get the patient to wait. I can build one of those, or a room, not a building. Then we need chromotherapy. It needs to be 4 by 3, which actually fits perfectly right here. Look at that. We do have this hallway that is 3 wide, just probably a little bit bigger than I would want, but all this stuff kind of fits together nicely, so I don't really want to move it. We get the big chromotherapy machine there. We need a little control panel, which I'll just chuck there. And as always, fire extinguisher. There'll be one day where I forget a fire extinguisher, and it's going to be a bad day. And of course, the beautiful flying ducks. It's still not level 3. Maybe 2 sets of flying? 3 sets of flying ducks. Yeah, there you go. So for this one, we need a nurse. I'll get a new nurse. Do we have a good one? Oh, okay, I guess I won't get a new nurse. Is anyone, you are not doing anything. Looking for work. Good, because there's work right here. And we should have a patient on their way here. I think it might be you, because you seem to have no colors. Yeah. So I love the illnesses in this game. Like this one's chromotherapy. They don't have any color, so they're going to get the color put back on. So let's actually follow this guy. I want to watch this happen. Chuck Longbottom. So first of all, let's hope this actually works. So they jump in there. Let's slow it down a little bit. They jump in his machine. Okay. Don't worry about it. We got a few colored paints and should get you fixed up right away. Oh, he's thirsty. You can just open your mouth, I guess, if you're thirsty. I think this is so cool. I love this stuff. And finally get the blue on there. Oh, nice pose you got there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Did it work? Because sometimes it can look like it worked, but it still didn't. Let's see. Yay! And we get 12 grand. Sweet. So one of these people over here failed to be cured, but we've just had another 2 being cured. They should all be finishing up around about the same time here. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Ooh. So 2 failed. We had 4 cured there. That's pretty good. So there's a lot of people queuing outside rooms that need nurses, and we just don't have enough nurses, I think. I'm gonna get you to go in this room because we need someone here. General diagnosis also requires a nurse, which hopefully the cardiologist could just pop over to the next room, I think. Oh yes, time for the awards and yearly review. How did my beautiful hospital go? I think it's actually pretty good. Although, well, we did have 2 deaths right at the beginning, so we're not gonna get the no death award. All right, we got the Rising Star Award, awarded to the medical professional who improved the most this year. Yeah. We got Employer of the Year, thank you, thank you. And the most prestigious hospital. We did not get no deaths, or best teaching, or hospital of the year, or best research hospital, or patient's choice. We're a good employer, basically, is what we've got. Which, I mean, that's something. But I guess I'm gonna leave this here. I mean, this is going pretty well. The value of the hospital is looking quite nice. We're making a decent amount of money. But let me know if you'd like to see more 2 Point Hospital, because there's a lot more where that came from. I mean, like right here, for example, this one is a nuclear power plant hospital. Like, look at it. This is where we end up. So if you want to see more, we'd probably end up doing some of it over on my second channel. So let me know if you'd be interested. And thanks so much again to Sega for sponsoring this video of 2 Point Hospital Jumbo Edition, out now on consoles. And don't forget to click the link in the description if you want to find out more. Can recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I've actually already put maybe 5 to 6 hours into this, just playing on the console. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and have an awesome day.